Hey there, this is Jessica. And earlier this morning, you spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today, we're going to go over just a few tips that you can start applying that's going to help your online presence and to get more of the organic leads. Nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website. So it is pretty important the website be properly optimized. Now, I do realize that you are a franchisee, and so you are actually limited on what you're allowed to do on your website and what you're not. And unfortunately, most of these franchises, when it comes to what is needed to rank, is more directed towards the franchise than for the franchisee. And unfortunately, that's not how people generally search for their services. So, um, you do need to have a ton of content. You do have quite a bit, but you're going to notice on your website, all the keywords are pretty much branded keywords. There's very little actual local keyword usage. And so that kind of hurts you guys. And there are workarounds. There are ways to rank for keywords that aren't here. It does take longer, but that is a possibility. And so I would definitely recommend if you're able to do any blogging, if they allow you to do your own blogs, that is one way that you can rank for additional keywords that aren't here. If done correctly, you can force those keywords onto these pages and rank them. If you have your own corporation under a different name, you could if Chemdry allows it, you could also set up your own website, which would allow you to do everything that you need to do in order to rank your site for each of your services. That's another option to go. But let's take a look at your top competitor for carpet cleaning in Las Vegas. We've got Zero Res. They've got a pretty good website. They've got tons of pages and tons of content, not just on their homepage, but throughout their entire website. And they are focused on the local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for your service in your area, as you can see here. Best carpet cleaner in Las Vegas. So they have the advantage of being able to have the additional content and focusing on their strategy. So if you were to build your own website, I would do something similar to what these guys have done. Make sure that you have a separate page for every service, that you have original content on every single page, and that you're not going after the same keyword on multiple pages. Some of those things Google will penalize you for. But you definitely want to capitalize on the keywords and the volume in your area. People search differently, and so there's multiple variations of similar keywords, and you want to capitalize on that throughout your website to drive as much traffic as you can to a website. So in addition to that, if you are able to do the blogging as I mentioned, then what you would do is you would write a blog on the keywords that you want to rank for, write articles about that. You would highlight the keyword and you would link it to the page you want to rank and go in and then apply SEO to that. So if we look at the SEO for your website, the website as a whole has a 4.2 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google still doesn't really trust the website a whole lot. That's 100% based on your backlinks and referring domains. Not all are created equal. Not every backlink works for every type of industry or service. You need to stay focused on local buyer intent wrong thing. You want to stay focused on authoritative do follow links. So when it comes to backlinks, not all are created equal. Stay focused on the authoritative, directly related to your services type of links. And make sure that they're do follows. Now, Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain. And so you only have 53 that are do follow. So you actually only have 53 good links on your website, and pretty much everything else is spam. You have been indexed for 300 keywords, but you're only getting about 75 people on average to your website. And if we look at the keywords, you do have some keywords, but you only actually have one that is on the first page of Google, and that's what is hurting you quite a bit. You need those good keywords on the first page. You're missing significant keywords. There's over 5,000 search volume for just carpet cleaning Las Vegas. So you're missing out on a ton of potential. But if you're able to do the blogging, you can capture that potential. Now, if we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 16 with over 2,000 backlinks, 291 referring domains. Of those, only 120 are do follows. So you only have to beat their 120 do follow backlinks in quantity as well as quality. And these guys have been indexed for over 2,000 keywords, and they're getting over 2,400 people to their website. So that's kind of traffic and more that you're missing out on by not being able to optimize your site. So whether you can build your own site or whether you can use blogging to do your workaround, you definitely want to pick a strategy and then support it with the SEO so that you can rank and start capturing this traffic as well. And then the last part of this is going to be your Google My Business profile. You want to make sure that you are in the top 3 for your keywords and service area, because 30% of people search here and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not listed in this top 3, you send all of those leads to your competitors. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations, and that's the name of your business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your competition. But when you follow each of these tips we have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google in your service area for each of your services. We really hope this has been helpful, and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to Jeff and give him a call or reply to his email. We look forward to hearing from you soon.